One thing that we underestimate as human beings is how much impact our friends and the people that we spend our lives with have on us, on the decisions we make, on the things we do. When you are with friends that have a lot of money, it is embarrassing for you to be broke. When you are with friends who are obsessed with the gym, it is not comfortable for you to stay um, with them if you hate the gym. So I think one thing that we ignore, or one thing that we don't realize, is how important it is to surround yourself with people that you want to be like, with people that inspire you, with people that bring out the best version of you. And the most person that has an influence in you is your partner, it is your family, it is your friends. And not just that, what kind of content are you consuming? Who do you listen to? What kind of podcasts do you listen to? And when you become very aware, when you start to heal and you start to um, have moments of quietness, you realize how some of the things really do not belong in your life. There's a song that I really loved on TikTok. It was Let Me Be. And there's someone who used that song, and they had a caption saying that when people say that I must, why do I believe in God even though I do not see God? And then they just play that song, Let Me Be. Like, when someone tells me to stop this, and then I just respond to say let me be. And that made me realize how much TikTok takes things out of context, right? They take a full song, and they just take one line, and they use that line to um, to explain what is happening, right? And I loved that song. It's a really nice song. And then I listened to it. And as I was listening to the full song outside of TikTok, I was like, wait a minute, why am I listening to this? This song is so sexual. It's all about grinding. And for me, that is not the kind of energy I want in my life. That is not the kind of content I want to consume, right? So be mindful of what kind of content are you listening to. There's also another trend that I also loved here on TikTok. It was Jason Derulo's song What She Say. And there's a part that says that I would do anything for you. So the girls would post themselves saying that when they see that he's a green flag, they see that he spoils them, they see that he plans the days, then they would just fall in love. But when you listen to that song, all of it, you understand that that song is not about being with someone who is a green flag. It is about Jason trying to win back his ex. And do you want to win your ex back? I know I don't, right? So it's very important to ask yourself, what kind of content am I consuming? Who are the people that I spend my time with? Because whether you like it or not, you start to think like the people that you are around. You start to believe things that you keep repeating to yourself, or things that you hear so often, right? So be mindful of the people that you spend time with, be mindful of the content that you consume, be mindful of also things that are taken out of context, because there's a lot of that, especially on TikTok. And I love TikTok, and I know that that is how the app is. They just take one line from a song, and then they have their point of view. But the reality is, when you listen to that, it is out of context.